There's going to be serious losses on both sides during this. In fact, while I'm thinking of this, I do need a lot more artillery. And yeah, go ahead and finish repairing some of this infrastructure because it's going to be a problem otherwise. I was thinking that maybe I should try and upgrade the regular frontline forces, but I don't think I will. So, Thailand. Oh, this is all going to be going past youth though. Wait, Thailand can be done by land? Oh, hello. And any of you? I could trade with Italy. No, I'm not going to trade with Italy. German government exile. Apparently can also be done by land. Serbia, also by land. Helvetic Commune. Switzerland went that way. Norway also went socialist. There's a lot of socialist nations here. Alright. Fine, America. I'll buy from you. Wish the game showed civilian casualties as well. Yeah, Paradox tries to avoid anything controversial. That's why there's also nothing about concentration camps or anything like that in this. This is purely a war simulation, not a human tragedy simulator. Oh, Wrangel's doing very well. Liberals criticise the clergy. National debate. Bigger, better guns. Yes! Make me those new ones. They look suspiciously like AK-47s. Okay, next up. Do we have all the industrial? No, we don't. Efficiency cap and growth or cap and retention? I would prefer growth. Because I'm constantly adding new industries. Also, air experience is up. I'm not sure that I want to change my heavy fighters anymore, though. I don't. I could upgrade my regular fighters. We're a year away from fighter 3s. It's unlikely I'll be using regular fighters, so no, we'll just have to let it go to waste. War simulation, not war crime simulation. There you go. Alright, building and repairing is going well. Hopefully that's going to be resolving some of the worst infrastructure issues. It is indeed. Youth organisation provides volunteers. No longer getting the national debates. They've lost over 2 million. As long as we keep pushing forwards, it's good. Can I shift some of these air bases forwards, like you? Yes, I can. And now we're getting some really huge ranges, thanks to the massively upgraded heavy fighters that we're using. Civilian factories available. Well, alright then. I'm going to upgrade you, and I'll leave it at that. Then after that, I think I can get back to factory production. Oh wait, there's a couple of places that are already done. In which case, you two can go to the bottom. Okay, marvellous. What are the flags in Fentiang? That's Fentiang, that's Poland, that's Hungary? Persia. Japan. That's Trans-Siberian. Right, are any of you without orders? I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 of you in this army. You do have maximum supplies. You were finished training. I might actually put you over on the very, very edge of Transhammer over here. Because that is all mountain. I was going to send you towards Armenia. No, I think I'm going to try and kick the Japanese first. Let's focus on one fight at a time. Hey Oslo. Communist France took on... Wait, what? Oh wow, that's going to piss off the Hungarians. And the Austrians. Comeback of the fricking year for the Commune of France. They were so close to capitulation. How much manpower do you have now? Yeah, almost 4 million. You are scraping the barrel. I mean, all of you are going to be scraping the barrel by the time I sweep in and take everything for the greater glory of Wrangel. The general of the Brown Army looks like a younger, saner version of Genghis Khan II. He kind of does, doesn't he? Maybe I secretly recruited him. And offered him Russian education. Alright, so how am I doing for equipment? We are doing just fine. I am sorely tempted to start converting some more of these troops to the upgraded versions. I think I'll start with you. So if I were, theoretically, to upgrade everything, I can afford that, I can afford that, I can definitely afford that, I can afford that, and I can afford that. Do it. So you, stop attacking. In fact, everyone, stop attacking. I'm going to do some widespread upgrades here. And you? Wait, I didn't have the artillery for that, did I? So, we need to double down on the amount of artillery we are producing. Good to know. Then after this, I will also need rocket artillery, which I mean to add to these armies. And if I was able to retrain you, I would do so, but I suspect that the rigours of war will be training enough. White Ruthenia demands our land. Really? White Ruthenians, having claimed portions of our territory that they claim contain ethnic Belarusians, are now demanding that we either hand over these territories or immediately prepare for war. You're at war with Austria, you're at war with the Internationale, and you're not a member of Mitteleuropa anymore. You really want to go to war with the Russian bear? I even have an army nearby, so... Okay. Slightly weird. But I'll give them a war like they won't believe. If I could actually get the fronts to work as I want them to work. There we are. Let's just take that. And we'll see if they actually declare war or not. Kaiserreich is not a World War I mod, no. It's basically saying what would have happened if Germany had won the First World War. And then launches that into the Second World War era. An excellent opportunity to re-annex them. Yeah, it kind of is. Is the Ukraine fighting the good fight for the Mitteleuropa? Nope, they are also standing alone. Poor Ukraine. Like, Ukraine's always one of these nations that just does a huge amount in the Second World War and then just gets completely screwed over. Can I liberate Korea and put Kim Il-sung in charge? I kind of doubt that's a thing, but I don't know for sure. T-85 is almost done. I was about to say, like, when do I get my heavy tanks? There it is. I'm not upgrading heavy tanks, so we can go ahead and grab you. Excellent. And then I can start adding heavy tanks to these divisions. And then you get to see what the Grand Battle Plan divisions are really like. Heavy tanks plus artillery plus just frontline infantry troops equals slow-moving death. It looks like they were not stupid enough to declare war on me. They saw my armies just clambering to come down here after Finland. Alright, now I'm suffering attrition again. Not altogether surprising. Let's make sure that those get done as a matter of some priority. And sure, those as well. Good, all getting repaired. Thankfully we have an absolutely enormous civilian industry. I have a feeling you need to be upgraded too soon. Oops, not you two. You stay at the bottom. Alright. And I can stop construction and repair focus because I don't need it anymore. We have basically finished the repairs. Good. How are we doing for equipment and stuff? No, the commune just took... I really should stop clicking through those. I don't know what they just took. Wasn't Lithuania? Yes, it was Lithuania. And Poland stands strong and isolated. Can I use the re-educated Genghis to cut off the samurai? Ooh, that's something I'd forgotten about. Oh, I forgot to actually assign him to that front. My bad. I was like, how come you haven't arrived yet? You should be here by now. Right, now he's on his way. My bad. Sergius of Nizhny Novgorod dies. Bishop Sergius has passed away in his sleep. Oh. And once again, I'm short on infantry equipment. But I did just do a massive upgrade. So I suspect I am producing enough. I need more steel. Germany? Construction 5, that's going to help with construction times. Even more. And C3-1, which was the end of the Doctrine. Alright, marvellous. So with that in mind, I obviously need more excavation. The other thing I need is the focus for Air Force. I need Air Doctrine. Right, and I never did finish the Modernization. Should probably do that too. Where's the Air Force? There it is. No, that's Okranka. The VVSR, the Voyano-Vodishny Sili Rossi, literally the Russian military air force is badly outdated. We use the same planes and tactics today that we did 20 years ago. By expanding our air bases and training new recruits, we can change this. Oh, the Princely Federation's interesting to play. Trying to cast my mind back to those early days. Not really early days. Trying to remember. It's kind of interesting because you have to fight off against the Entente, which as a minor nation is a bit of a challenge, and also usually Baratia at kind of the same time. It has a nice focus tree. Yeah, I would say Princely Federation's worth playing. Probably more so than the other two. Although Baratia could be interesting too, granted. Right, have all of your new guns and things arrived? was you, wasn't it? Nope, they are still in the process of arriving. Well, alright then. And we are making a surplus of artillery now. Good to know. I have a lot of heavy fighters. I should probably go ahead and deploy some more. Oh, can we please take that airbase? Like, all of you, just take that, please. Because I suspect with that, I could probably get to northern China. And maybe just reinforce that. There we go, we've taken it. Good, so let's put 400 planes in here. Whoops. Heavy fighter. 2, okay. One of those, 2 of those, okay. Both of you can be active. Air superiority. Do we need you? Yeah, we need you both in Manchuria. Are you going to be able to reach Manchuria? Well, you need to be deployed first. Fair. I think you should be fine. No close air support. No. I needed planes with long range, so I could have used tactical bombers, but I decided I wanted my industry focused elsewhere. Okay, we're now involved in Manchuria. We have the air game pretty well locked down, I would say. Which should be giving me quite significant air superiority bonuses. Your manpower is ticking down rather quickly. Although Fentiang is now taken over the reins as the guys who have lost the most. Oh, Japan took over Qing. Interesting. They didn't let Fentiang keep it, even though Fentiang probably has a core on it. Okay. Kiev has fallen. Communes attacking Spain. And another excavation. Right, we have a surplus of everything again. We are also still suffering attrition. Well, I am really having to upgrade that area, aren't I? Also, I have civilian factories available, which means build me more factories. And basically all of this. Good. And then once you're done with that, Novgorod and Tver need upgrading. Good. That's going to expand my output quite a bit. Having very small air wings for fighters is best for ace generation, worse for air superiority. So unless you're focusing on micro-wing races, basically forming as large wings as possible is the most efficient way to max air superiority. Okay. That can probably be arranged. I mean, I always did 200 because that just seemed to be a pretty good and maneuverable case. So like this 400, I could just make you a 400 and then delete you. Whoops. And you as well. Cool, good to know. Yeah, any air wing can form aces, but it is like on a per air wing basis that you generate them. So you want to have small wings, then you get a lot of aces. Or if you have big wings, then you get less aces, but apparently more air superiority. I wonder if there's a way of checking that. Enemy air superiority -10 in Mongolia. And then over here I only have 20 planes. So one of you guys attack me, or 200 rather. Or actually, even better, I can just go, you, attack that. Air superiority here is giving me 5. You're right. Okay, so it's 5% for every 200 planes, basically. Alright, so the mountaineers have arrived, so Wrangel's line can now be reduced. Down to that. And quite honestly, you can advance to there. You guys can take that. You can advance to there. You can stay there. And we'll just take this northern point. And then my garrison force, which I might well need to expand at this point, take that as well. You're saying you need 11 divisions, so yes, I need to expand your forces. Get another 10. And you are going to deploy here. You're going to be joined to that army as soon as you appear, times 1. What am I short on? Infantry equipment. In that case, build me more guns. And I probably have enough planes to expand my numbers somewhere. If the airbase can hold more, that is. Which in many cases they cannot. Let's make sure we put you to the top of that list, shall we? Alright. Air superiority focus. Do I actually need these? Kind of thinking I don't. I mean, getting the standardized infantry equipment I should probably get. That will give me a 50% research bonus to heavy fighter models, though. And the air doctrine would be nice. The main thing I was trying to get rid of was I was fairly sure I had divided air staff, but apparently I don't. That's only naval. So less of a problem. In that case, let's go with the continued modernization. We do have some parts of the way, but we have come some parts of the way, but there is still more that we can do. The core of the army is, in the end, the artillery and the rifle, just like in the Weltkrieg. You're trying to deploy aircraft here. I don't really have any counter to that. And I really ought to. So build me another airbase there. Is Austria at war with France or only Germany? Only Germany, I think. Pretty sure. And Ukraine. How are you doing for manpower, Austria? Oh, you have a lot, but you are also on service by requirement. Right, I think it's time for the next attack. Go. Oh yes, look at all those greens. Having artillery against heavy infantry armies makes a big difference. It'll be even bigger when I have rocket artillery, which I should totally be researching. Also, heavy tanks are going to be here soon. I can start rolling those out across my lines too. Average popularity. Yes! Finally! I can get some political power. Oh, you aren't in the right line, are you? You may also attack. And you immediately crawl across. I knew you would do this. You are assisting. How is this a loss? 2 full-strength units. How are we losing this? Because I don't have that much air superiority. This should help. That will definitely help. Nope, we actually lost that fight. And yet, this. So easy. Right. You move there. You have a fallback line. Can't do garrison and fallback. Alright. 1 man is going to have a fallback line, right? Can't do it in enemy territory. Once you've taken this, we're going to have a fallback line here just to protect that straight crossing. Obviously you need some frontline commissars. Come on now, what if some soldiers or even officers criticize Wrangel? We don't want that. One does not simply criticize Wrangel. How strong are my mountain divisions? 20 combat width. They should be doing okay. Expensive Kaiju, thank you very much for the follow. And, oh blimey, there's a couple of you. Elva Goat and Karu Blastiramazzinitz an hour ago. My bad, I missed that. Are we going to get here in time? Nope. We are going to kick his ass and tell him to go packing, though. Get packing. Get out of here. The other guy was attacking across the river. He wasn't. He was attacking from here. This guy was attacking from a river, which is why I'm surprised it was so hard. And that guy was having a straight crossing. Why are you... How? Oh. How are you attacking me with 13 divisions? Can I just take the island? Not easily. I think I need to have you in there as well, buddy. And you clearly need a general. Drozdovsky. You'll do. I mean, these guys are untrained. So there is that. It takes you 8 days to get there. Ugh.